I thought it was only 3 minutes. Listen.
No, it's been almost done.
Yeah, I can see the
let me
timer
just
now,
name
but I
stuff.
wasn't paying attention. We were too busy arguing.
What do you mean we're arguing? We're just having like fun and like cakes and whatnot.
Totally. Everyone takes 1
Hey,
point of
hi,
damage.
chat.
Everyone takes 1 point of damage. Heather takes 20. Heather's dead.
Why?
Just because it's funny.
Okay.
Pen had nothing to do with the argument.
Fan was quiet during that whole thing. He deserves nothing of this.
But that's the way to
I
punish
think
you,
that makes it
Kome.
even more sense. The fact that I'm not
No,
in
no.
the conversation. Like,
That's the way to.
no,
that's
no,
the
no.
way to punish Kome, by punishing his friends.
I take 90 damage.
Psychological warfare.
I pop back at 5.
Take 90
He's
damage.
30, you say 1 HP.
I wake back up. I'm fine. Oh, really? Are you? God says otherwise. Second smite.
Oh no, God has multi-attack.
No, of course I do. I have 20 attacks. I have 1 attack for every type. I think there's 19, and then there's the 0 type, which is me.
I think there's 18 types.
I could be wrong.
20 to evade.
I'm sorry, but I negate your nat 20 with a 0 resistance. Okay, but yeah, welcome back. We are playing some Pokemon Chaordic World. I want to give a little bit of a knowledge on something, just real quick, just so that people are aware. There is going to be a possibility of my fan having to be on in the background, so you're going to have to maybe deal with a little bit of a louder nonsense in the background. I'm going through a little bit of a heat wave still, so it's kind of been a little bit difficult, but we didn't want to have that affect session, so still going to try and have session. I'll just try and mute my mic and mute myself a little bit more, which shouldn't be too much of a problem since my players are they're active. I won't be needed probably. They're gonna get every single NPC right now. But yeah, we are currently missing a Phantom, but she should be here soon. But last time on Pokemon Chaordic World, we did a thing, and that is what we did. No, the first part of the session was a battle between Bryce and Shizu. I almost forgot names, but I didn't, so I'm fine. We had a battle between 2 of our very own trainers, and it was a pretty decent battle. They did a back and forth. Eventually, it was just it was a 3-on-3 that turned into a 1-on-1. Whoever won that battle would win the entire thing, and Bryce came out on top with Scyther. So they were able to take that. Meanwhile, over with Olive and Robin, the 2 of them were kind of doing a little bit of a shopping, if I remember right. You guys were all doing a shopping, right?
Yeah, doing some shopping, getting some new outfits.
Yeah. They're getting some new outfits and stuff, one of which you might see because I put it as Kome's reactive.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah. They'll get a better sight of it once, like, it shows up. But there you go. Like, they were getting a bunch of different new outfits and stuff, playing around with those things. I wonder why they need to get new outfits. And it's not like, it's not like a certain person is, going, a little insane. But,
Look at that 5 states.
Yep. She ended off last session with 2. Now she has 5. I wonder why.
That's a lot of shopping.
Yep.
She could have had 3 last session, but we didn't add that one.
Well, I mean, actually, I wouldn't have been able to add it because she didn't give it to me at that point.
Ah, yeah, Chaordic made it.
Yeah,
She
she
didn't send it.
Yeah, she made the art. She didn't send it to me. She wanted to give it to me around the time that we got Henry and Quill art, which actually little thing right there. We got some art of Henry drawn by Phantom, but the person who actually got the art was actually our very own little Ronan. So thank you, Ronan, for that. And we also got Quill art, which I won't lie, I love.
It is very nice.
She has long hair. No.
I do like long hair.
I just love the dumb joke that I put for her shirt, which is just Steelix your heart.
I didn't realize that when I saw it. I saw the your heart, but I didn't realize that it was a pun.
Oh no, yeah, it was a dumb pun. It was just going with like
Honestly?
shirts have a dumb pun. What's up?
Honestly, it fits.
Yeah.
Look at her.
That's fair. That's fair. And she could be stealing
think,
some
Bird?
hearts. We slowly but surely we are getting more and more NPC arts. I'm loving it. But I think at this point, like at this point, I don't know like who we're gonna go for next. At this point, you know, there are some options, but like the only ones I can think of are characters that won't appear for a while. So like immediate NPCs, at least in my opinion, have been pretty much given stuff. The players might have other words on that. I have no idea. Yeah, then like the group got together to do some more shopping together. They kind of like just hung out for a little bit. Everyone got a chance to really talk to each other. Henry actually got a little bit of a time to talk with everyone. So like finally it was like we got rid of Star for a little bit so that other characters could have a time. Screw you, Star.
He does steal the spotlight. He's a musician, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically a bard.
He is. He's basically your bard.
Drink to how many times does Star show up in the session?
But yeah, we ended off with night coming in, and you guys were gonna be turning in soon because of that. You are still, as you know, in the Pokemon Center, like anyway, so you really don't need to worry about too much outside of that. Meanwhile, though, off session, we had some little one-on-one stuff between for like Heather. So like, there's stuff that people might be able to find out, but this is this stuff was a little bit more private. So like that stuff I'm gonna leave to Pen when we have Pen come back with the party. But yeah, like there was a little bit of stuff there. I can stop stalling as much now because Phantom's here.
Oh, you're stalling for me? Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that actually. Oh wait. Ooh. Let me. Okay, I was worried about that. I need to do a thing real quick. We need to give you a different thingy, Merbob. Where's Phantom on here?
Oh, I'm big.
Where are you? You're not on here. Heck. 1 second.
Phantom D.
I have grown.
You have so
No
proud.
longer am I the shortest.
Da 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 da. You're gonna be shorter again in a second.
No.
Let's use your. Let's see if
What
that.
was it again?
I will not be contained.
You might be contained. Yeah, you're gonna be contained. There we go.
No, I'm just laughing at the joke. It's like
No.
I'm gonna
if
use your
everyone's
newest
been
outfit. I'm gonna use your newest outfit.
Oh, okay.
Jar with you.
Newest outfit.
And there we go, I think. Wait, talk again?
Alright, I'm doing the speak.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't cover you too much. I just want to make sure that you guys are, like... I have you arranged a little bit differently on the, on the screen to just, like, have things a little bit neater and a little bit more compact and stuff, so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice, Matt.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Wonder.
Slowly, I'm trying. Also, because I have to go and do this kind of stuff, I'm just gonna go ahead and put out there that if people want to have a chance of having an NPC, of having like a little bit more of like a say on an NPC being able to be in the game, I'm currently doing a raffle. If you go over to the Ko-Fi and donate $5, you could be able to earn a ticket, to take part in this raffle. The full details are on the Discord or on my Twitter. You could be able to check either one. You should be able to find them pretty easy enough. But yeah, it's gonna just be a little fun thing I'm doing. So like you can get up to 3 tickets. So if you go like increments of 5, then you could be able to get 3 tickets for the little raffle. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into that. We're gonna go into the gamings. Since I've already spent good enough time not doing the gamings, I have to ask you all now, is there anything you want to do during the night?
Nighttime shenanigans.
Is there any nighttime shenanigans, like specific things during the night, like before you guys go to sleep? Is there anything you guys want to do? Talk to the player, anything like that? Like, is there anything that you guys in your current group want to do?
I'm gonna steal everything and then I'm gonna leave. I'm kidding. No.
You've already stolen our hearts, so that's fair enough.
Aw.
I have an idea, but I'll let anyone else who wants to go first do so.
Well, since everyone else has been silent, let me hear your idea.
Okay, yeah, so the idea was to speak to Foxtail about what am I supposed to do?
That's
know?
fair.
Ask Senpai what I'm supposed to do.
That's fair. You could be
He's
able
been
to...
in this job for way longer than me.
That is totally fair. You could be able to ask Foxtail. So you're going to spend some time before bed to, like, talk to Foxtail?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Get some more interactions with him either way.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Bryce, Olive, Shizu, anything you guys want to do?
I needed to talk to Shizu, but again, science says it's away right now.
Yeah. We could hold off on your stuff and aim to do it in a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say that you guys like go to your room at that point for a little bit of like private talkies. You're gone at this point. And Bryce, are you muted?
I am.
There you
Sorry.
are. No, it's all good. It's been a common enough thing at this point that when I see your hand moving around, I automatically assume.
I am stumped, man.
If you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. You could just say that you're doing something, but not actually have a big interaction. You could just literally be like, "Yo, Henry, let's get Star and have a sleepover," or some shit like that.
Yo, Robin, let's get crunked. Oh.
Yeah, sure. Wine before God, you know?
You can't do that.
Listen. Nobody needs to know.
But, yeah, gonna talk with, Soodle.
You want to talk with Soodle? Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, tell me more about this other Bryce.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do that, huh? Okay, then, since you've chosen who you guys are gonna talk to, then the other characters are basically gonna be unavailable for the night. So, each one has, like, you know, their own sleeping arrangement. You're there, she's over here, and then we'll just say that whenever Star shows up, he just passes out in the room, just like lot of talking, a lot of stuff. Um. Okay, so since we're gonna wait on CG for now, who do we want to start with? Do you want to start with the Foxtail and Kohai talks, or do you want to talk about your doppelganger, Bryce?
Oh no, like
Let's-
that, like the
Oh,
doppelganger
that's
stuff is like,
just like
yeah.
out of okay, yeah, that's fair.
Ah, okay, I want
Yeah.
to skip that.
Yeah, we could skip that. We could like you just go back to your room. It's just like he could do what?
That's cool. I want to do that.
He could heal people.
I'll try.
So what's a
I wonder if I
chosen?
could heal people.
So it's just like, so what's a chosen? You do not want to know. A bad concept. No.
That's basically what Robin is right now. What do you mean?
You're a more worked on version of that at this point. That was when we had no control.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a refined concept by now.
Yeah. So you go over to Foxtail.
Yeah.
You see that Mio had been departing at that point. They seem to have been talking a little bit together at that a little bit tense in their conversations. Sutal was gonna go with Mio, but then you saw that Bryce just basically picked up Sutal, and Sutal was just like, "Okay, we're going then. Bye."
As Bryce does. He does
Yep.
this.
And Sutal's always fine with an adventure.
From what I've seen, yes.
And then, Olive and Shizu, you see, walk out together. Henry kind of follows along with them, and Mio, you assume they're probably going back to the room or something, or maybe they're going to fight crime in the night. Who knows? But you go over to Foxtail. Oh, hello, Robin.
Hey, man.
Is there anything you need?
Yeah, just maybe like a few questions.
What kind of questions?
So, how are you holding up?
It's been a little bit jarring, I think, for the both of us. It's obviously nice to see her again, but I had figured that chapter of my life was closed, so now that it's back open, I don't know what to do. And I believe, I'm not sure completely on her end, but I feel like there is some confusion for what she wants to do as well. And we're kind of just figuring it out, I would say. But it's been nice seeing her again.
Yeah, I think that was the intention of Bryce's wish there.
That and finding an appropriate teacher. Which, honestly,
too.
I think that was the right choice. I don't think I really have anything that I can be able to teach him to help him. At least for this stage in of what he's going through. Mia's definitely the better choice. But that's not
Yeah.
all that you're coming over here to talk about, is it?
No, I have some other questions about the whole Arceus thing.
Oh, okay. That's much easier to talk about.
I know, right?
Yeah, I thought you were going to come over here and ask about, the whole thing you're going... never mind.
Ah, so you also noticed.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about that.
We don't have to talk about it. You can always talk about that kind of stuff whenever you are feeling up for it.
I appreciate that. The only person I need to talk to about that would be the person in question, but let's move on. So, Arceus. Right?
Yeah, so... Arceus, you have entered into a contract, though a little bit different than my own.
Yeah, to my knowledge. Similar but different. I just don't know what to do. I'm supposed to be like Arceus's eyes and stuff.
That's what all observers
Observe the
are.
world.
It's just to live.
That's it.
That's all if he's asking for that. If he
Don't need to
just...
go around collecting plates like you do.
I don't have to do that. I wanted to do that. It's something that I want to do. I want to be able to find all the plates so that I can be able to give him his freedom. Or give them that. It's complicated. They are many things. But one thing they are is trapped.
That I was unaware of.
Not many people are. It's not exactly a common knowledge, but Arceus has been trapped for many, many years. All the way back from when they took pity on a very foolish soldier. I'm just trying to find all of the pieces effectively. They have their own collection that they can be able to manifest and give to others in the form of, well, guardians. But outside of just that, the physical representations are lost to them. I have collected, at this point, only 3. It took me a very, very long time to be able to find out about this information, mind you. Otherwise, I would have spent much more of my life learning and figuring out where they all were. I only actually found out shortly before we set off on this little journey.
I see. Giving yourself a side quest on this.
In a way.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
I forgot I need to turn that out. Turn that down.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's go
So
ahead.
your parents swapping back to mobile still plays it.
Yeah, it does.
It's all good.
Well, you're kind of redoing your instance, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But for now, for you, all you really need to do is live. Just be on the lookout. Well, not be on the lookout, but just keep seeing. Keep looking. Just keep living. That's all that they honestly would want.
Yeah. They take a huge focus when it comes to... Not focus. They take... What's the word for it?
Priority?
They take a huge priority when it comes to knowledge.
Yes. It's because if something were to happen, let's say one of the observers witnesses an earthquake, and there are many Pokemon and many people, many humans, that could be devastated from this. Other observers that are in the nearby area or have the ability to arrive over to that area can be called upon and can be able to right whatever wrongs are going on. Arceus
So if...
prioritizes
Yeah,
life. No, it's all good. Arceus prioritizes life over anything else. They want, especially those who seek peace, not conflict, but peace. Then they will look to try and help those people as much as they can, however they can.
I see. So you're saying what we're supposed to do is just live,
Just to live
and
and...
if any other chosen by Arceus witnesses something and we are in the area able to help, we are bound to help.
Not bound to. You are not forced to do what Arceus wants. I believe that's a misconception that I may have even created myself, and I'm sorry if I made that assumption be a worry on your part. Unless you make that a part of your pact, you can't be forced to do anything. That being said, I would assume that you would go to it regardless.
Yeah, true enough. Arceus really knows how to pick him.
That he does. That they do. Gonna be bad at this so much.
Yeah, it's odd.
That they do. That being said, if you
Yes.
were more of a conflicting type, someone who would use their power for anger and chaos and to hurt others, you would not have been able to get away that easily. Let's just say that your body would have been asleep for a very, very long time if you tried to take Arceus' power just to hurt.
Okay. So he does have some power over us.
He has some power over you, yes, especially with what you were doing. You, as psychic, were attempting a ritual to contact something, correct?
Yeah. Honestly, I was hoping for Deoxys or something, but this is...
I think this is the better option.
I think this makes more sense, you know?
No, I mean, I think this is the better option. If you were trying to contact Deoxys, a Pokemon that, by your account, had been taken by humans, and you're trying to contact them for something, a Pokemon that has psychic abilities more powerful than you, I believe that would have been very dangerous. All it would have needed is just one instance of feeling like you were not to be trusted, and it could have hurt you very badly. I would take heed against any, especially any legendary or mythological Pokemon, but especially psychic ones. They are, in this world, some of the most dangerous.
Yes, a mind is more difficult to guard than a body, you could say.
Yes. If anyone would have any doubts, you simply need to look at the originator. Or one of them. Mew. That little prankster... very powerful. People think that it's just a small creature like that, like it just looks like a cat, and that it would just do like it wouldn't be able to hurt a fly. Let me tell you, it hurt more than a fly.
Yeah, it's one of those unassuming types. You don't assume they are dangerous, but it's kind of like Celebi, you know?
Oh, Celebi is a lovable trickster, but still a trickster. Many of the smaller mythological and legendary Pokemon are... well, they're not... They're all kind of mischievous, actually.
That's odd. But funny.
They're little gremlins, so it's not too it's not too odd.
Hey, I've met 2 so far. It's 2 for 2.
Just hope you never meet Hoopa.
Who?
Exactly.
Okay.
It is a Pokemon that likes to create pathways to other universes. Its pranks are a little bit more mean-spirited at times.
I see. So they're more a spreader of chaos.
Effectively, yes.
Well, let's hope we don't meet them. Even though the chances of that I find pretty likely considering our circumstances.
Well, considering the beacon that you've put on for yourself, yes, the chances have increased. As an observer of Arceus, the legends and myths are made aware of your presence.
That's like putting a huge target on all of our backs, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And you've been living with that.
Yes. Why do you think I tried to learn Aura?
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Maybe I should learn Aura.
It can be useful. Unfortunately, I will never be able to master that concept.
Why is that?
My aura was used in my resurrection of sorts. So, for me to be able to even come back was to use my aura, to use what was left of my spirit to keep my soul intact.
I see. That would explain the eyes.
Yes, many people have been curious about that, and yes, that was a little bit of the fracturing of the aura. But it gives me a level of mysterious, like a little bit of like a mysterious quality. That's the right word.
Who knows, maybe Mio likes it.
Probably not her. I don't know. She might, but she doesn't exactly she doesn't exactly believe all I have to say about Arceus.
Understandably so.
No,
She probably blames Arceus for your disappearance.
Oh, yes. That came up a few times already.
Yeah, it did sound kinda heated.
Don't worry, we'll be able to get over it eventually. It's not like we have anything like too problematic to ourselves. It's not like anything is like a negative to It's not like we have a negative stat in each other or anything like that. No.
Yeah, totally.
Totally not. Totally not. But was that everything that you wanted to ask? Is there anything else that you have a question about?
I think we went over the big parts, I think. I recall Arceus telling me I was supposed to get a guardian at some point, but I don't know where to begin with that.
It should appear to you soon. It needs
Okay.
time to... You were not put in a situation where you had no Pokemon to guard you. So yours has a chance to form a little bit later. And depending on how long it takes, there might be something different with yours than with my Sunkern.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that, but I kind of figured it was.
Yes, Sunkern has been effectively keeping me safe for many, many years. Most people would never really imagine a Sunkern to be strong, but mine is quite the battler.
Yeah, it really has an what's... Sorry, I'm blanking on words here. Intimidating aura, that's it.
Yes, that's one of its abilities, at least.
Right, really? It has intimidate?
Yes. It learned to be a effectively akin to a guard dog for me.
That's adorable.
Well, you should have seen that with the chip.
What?
I think I may have spoken a little bit too much. I think I can be able to talk about this at least a little bit. Being as old as I am, I've had a few kids in my time.
So I've heard.
Yep. So has Mio as well, and that is part of our talks as well.
Yep.
But what I was saying towards that is, if you think that Sunkern is protective of me, you should see Sunkern around any of my kin. And I hope you never have to see that. Actually, there was one time one Team Rocket member thought to steal a pet of one of my of one of my kids. Sunkern, let's just say that Sunkern took care of him pretty well.
That's very intimidating. I understand why it has the ability.
Honestly, there's one thing actually I can be able to give you advice on, actually. If you ever come in contact with the plate that created your guardian, give it to your guardian. Let them take in its power, and that should boost them up considerably.
I see. So you're saying if you found a grass plate, you could evolve the Sunkern?
Oh, I've already found a grass plate.
I see. So there's more than one of each plate.
Oh no, I have the grass plate. Like the actual grass plate I have.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like the poison plate I gave to Blank, and then we had it stolen back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's... You were just saying that you gave it a grass plate, so I assumed there was more.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
I had... No, it's fine. I wasn't as clear about that. No, I had the grass plate. I let my Sunkern absorb some of its power, and then once it had absorbed it, I placed it in a safe location.
Ah, I see. Okay. I just need to wait for whenever I get my guardian, that I know what my target is, I guess.
Indeed.
Kind of weird, just being employed by a god, you know?
You get used to it.
I suppose.
In a way, you don't get the same kind of benefits, but there are better benefits than just health insurance and such. Actually, in a way, you get health insurance.
I mean, yeah, your case.
Yes, I have some. I have some to that I've gained. But one day it will come to an end, as all things should.
Eventually. Let's hope it's not soon.
It shouldn't be too soon, but it won't be too far in the future.
Ah,
After all, I think that the I guess this is a bit of advice I can give you that might help with any kind of future concern of yours. If you ever find your one, and you want to be able to spend as much time with them, any sacrifice is worth it. And it took me far too long to understand that.
I see.
Have a good rest of the night, Robin.
Yeah, you as well. Fox walks away.
Just gives a laugh at that. As
Yeah,
you walk away to your room, we go over
Where the hell is my
to...
room? Okay, this one.
Here, wait. Yeah, you go. You share a room with Bryce. You like walk in as you hear like you hear Suto go. So you were with you weren't with this group. You were with a group of students that were really big troublemakers. Apparently, they all made sure that they would get the lowest grade they could, but. And then it's like, I was with those guys? What? And you know exactly who they were because you went to school with those people. But we move over to...
Oh, no.
What's up?
I forgot I was muted.
Oh,
I
okay.
said some banter, but you didn't hear it.
What was your banter? Let's hear it.
It was just, oh no, I know those guys.
Oh,
Glad
no.
Ruff and Sin are not doing anything close to us.
I know those guys. Thankfully, they're still at school because they weren't allowed to go on a journey or anything because they got too low of their grades. Who in their right mind would let students to go on a journey when they had such low grades like that? I don't know.
Let's be honest, they would still try to go out.
Oh, they would break out. Listen, let's be
Yeah,
real.
they would.
Let's be real. At least 2 members would join Team Sky.
Yeah.
At
Not
least
even a
2.
question.
I think both of us know which 2.
I feel like I know too.
Yeah, you actually were a player as well.
In this timeline, Bryce just barely managed to pass.
Yep. Well, no, this timeline you had a study group with Robin and Heather.
Right.
So this time,
Yeah, study group.
yeah, you got to even though you guys weren't super close, you did have 2 people that were a little bit better at the studying helping you out.
It was the rivalry boost.
Yeah.
Like a true anime character.
Yeah, man.
That or the sun cooked your brain well enough so that way it was well done.
He was your Sasuke.
I know.
Sasuke-kun.
And then we go
Don't you
over.
fucking dare steal my first kiss.
I mean, if we go over to the
I'ma be real.
the
I don't
photo
know
booth.
if I don't know if Olive would be mad or just just find it funny. I know that her spirit would love it.
Maybe both. This is all of the Yaoi Awakening.
Listen, the best
It
ship.
could be something it'd be.
The best ship. So yeah, sorry about that, everyone. We're back. Hopefully that's the last one for the night, but we don't know. We're gonna go ahead and start into the Olive and Shizu stuff as you two return to your room. Get ready for the night. You might have a little bit of a discussion, possibly, or just a little chat. We don't know. We'll see what happens, and go. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself.
Wow, I see. Okay, just gonna
Yeah, just throw
leave
straight in the fire.
leave my
Okay.
squad. Okay, okay.
Okay. She's just gonna go to your table real quick.
Oh.
Put sound
Wait.
Alice on the table. Yeah.
Can I talk to you about something real quick?
Sure. Let me just hold Everest for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Puts Everest on the table.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. I can do a bit of work at the same time, alright? Or do you
Oh
want me to
yeah.
just...
What is going on? Did we just switch babies? What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay. You can sit at the desk. I could just sit at the edge of the bed here and we could talk.
She's just gonna be working on like a little thing on the accessory for Everest real quick while the talk happens.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
what do you
but
want to
first I'm
talk
kind of
about?
curious. What are you doing?
It is a surprise.
Oh, okay. Uh, so would it be okay if you didn't do the whole what I assume you're trying to do is matchmaking thing?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Well, whenever Robin and I are like, you know, together, you sort of push us in a way.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how to explain it, but
I mean, at the start, sure, but no, not really.
oh, so we're good now?
Hmm.
It was mainly at the start. I just wanted to make sure that
Hmm.
that doesn't happen constantly because
Oh, is it
I'm
because I said
sure
that I told for you two to go on a date together?
uh well
I
that
mean, that's
and
how days.
also physically like pushing.
I mean, that's how days work, is it? Doesn't it?
Like that's how what works.
A date. That's a day, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, but like if we wanted to go on one, it should be on our accord, not because someone else suggested it.
I. I mean, if you go together, that's a day, so
Uh,
that's date. You spend time
what?
together.
Wait, Shizu.
Hmm.
What do you what do you consider a date?
I mean, if you make a plan to go and do something with another person, that's a date, isn't it? Because you chose to spend time with them. Like, say, for
Okay,
example, tomorrow we go and do a bit more shopping, or we do a bit more fashion accessories for our little Pokemon here. We set a day, therefore, it's a date.
so that's a date. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, okay. I think I'm starting to understand the misunderstanding here.
As for the me pushing you two together, yeah, I bet that was probably a bit of pushy on me. But, I mean, Robin already took the first step, so I don't need to do that anymore.
I think you should be a little uh careful with that because some people might not be as receptive,
Hmm.
and I don't want
Yeah,
them to be, angry at you or anything.
don't worry. It's all according to the plan.
What plan? What?
I don't know.
A pla- Huh.
Goes in one ear
Yeah.
and out the other with this one. Not even the actual ears. It goes to the EV ears. Just
Just
one ear
okay.
out the other.
This this is fine. This
Hmm.
this is fine.
And don't worry, again. I don't think Robin needs me to give you a little push towards each other anymore. Same with you two. If I push you two together, that's because I'm gonna be there too.
What?
I mean, if we do like a little group hug, then that means I have to push you two together, don't I? Because I want to be included, and same with Bryce and Heather too.
I guess that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh.
I just wanted to put that out there just to make sure, you know.
Hmm. Oh wait, that all makes sense. Also, what's your opinion? Do you think there should be more feathers on this or less feathers? I'm thinking a lot more feathers.
I don't know if feathers would work well on a tantrum.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cream Puff,
Maybe
can you
some
come over here for a
stones of
bit?
some sort.
Oh, creamy. Otherwise, yeah. What? Wait. Sorry, I was thinking of recipes. What's up?
Hmm. Can you talk with Everest to see if he wants... Is Everest a he or she?
Hey.
Hey, okay. You want to check with Everest to see if he's looking at some feathers? I have a little idea. I think he would really like.
Floats over. Here's some like, oh creamy, oh creamy. Or, are you okay with this? Or this? Sand. 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 Shoo.
Hmm.
He asks what are feathers?
I'll make them cool. Pats Cream Puff on the head.
Baby, it doesn't know anything.
Gives Cream Puff a strawberry. Thank you
No.
for your help.
Thank you. Goes back to looking at some look you both see that Cream Puff actually has some paper and is actually looking at recipes. It looks like
It's a piece of pick patty cake.
yep. It's basically just the lyrics.
Yeah, very much at this point. Hmm. Yeah. So
Can I
how's
ask
you
something else?
twos? Hmm? Yeah.
Would it be okay if I asked something else?
Sure.
I feel like you don't talk about yourself a lot.
What do you mean?
I don't really know much about you.
I mean, all I know is that there's a bot right there and that thing should die.
There's a bar there that we should talk. Alright, don't worry. I'm gonna go kill it.
I have 3 mods that can
If
take
I
care of it.
Little stuff.
Man.
There you go.
Thank you, Olive.
It's been a while since we've seen any of those around this part.
Not the band hammer, but the band net.
The bayonet. You
Bayonet.
catch them and then you put them in the stream.
Here we go.
In the river.
Okay, don't worry, Shizu. I killed it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, what are you saying?
So, yeah, you don't, like, talk about, you know, where you come from or your childhood, I guess. You know, family.
I mean, what's so important about the past?
Well, it's kind of a way to get to know you, you know, and where you come from.
I guess, but the past is the past and the present is now.
Well, yeah, but doesn't the past make you who you are today?
I mean, I would think the me now would be the me now, except the me now is also the past me now. But it also becomes a future me now. So it becomes a future me becomes a current me to the past me. Once the past me becomes a future me. What were we talking about again?
I just want to get to know you.
Okay. So my name's Shizu,
Uh-huh.
and apparently I come from a place called Galar.
From Galar.
Mm-hmm. That is what Phenxyl says.
Yeah, apparently she's just gonna ignore the apparently.
I used to have a friend that was a childhood friend with pink hair that I met in the forest, but then they disappeared.
Let's see, what else is there? I have a loving family. I'm also a parent now, and Lennie and Cream Puff, they're my best friends.
I see.
Oh, sorry, God's telling me it was Robin, not Phenxyl.
That wasn't God.
It wasn't God.
No, Arceus God.
That wasn't God. That's a fake God.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
Oh, I don't know. What do you like to do in your free timers?
What do I like to do? Anything, really.
As you guys are talking about this, all of a sudden, the lights in your room just suddenly turn off, and you hear like a few people like out in the halls like, ah, heck, power outage.
Oh,
Time for
Power
we're in
outage.
Dark Shizu
Awesome.
now.
Sorry,
Well, the
I missed
Shizu
my
now.
mark.
glow in the
That has a foot in like a power
Glow in the dark
box.
Shizu, how?
Aura.
Oh, you gonna use your aura to make a nightlight?
She is the nightlight. What are you talking about?
It's, you can see it somewhat, but like it doesn't make like a neon light around yourself.
Look, it's bright enough so that way she can still see her hand to help out continue working. Do you have like a flashlight on you by chance?
No, not really.
A phone?
Also, that's really neat. Little glowy
Apparently is Aura. Oh, thank you, Lennie.
Bark.
Gives Lennie some head scritches.
Oh.
thing. Oh yeah, Lennie glows.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, the lights go back on.
Oh, so it was really temporary. I wonder if that had to do with like the other
Recession
rings.
comes, man. We're in a recession. No kidding. I joke.
I can't believe the power blew up because of all the AC units in the area.
Damn.
You too can fix the power now by going into the no. Did you know that it's no?
But yeah, anything really.
Just anything?
Anything. If it sounds fun and it sounds nice, then I'll do it.
Oh, okay. So you like fun activities. Okay.
Like my dad said before that maybe I should try out a bit of what did he call it? Stock market trading? He said it'd be fun if I tried it, and I did. It wasn't really too fun though. The lines really went all the way over the place. It wasn't really nice to make any pictures with.
They told me it'd be fun to do skydiving, but then they gave me this weird backpack, and when I told them that it didn't fit right with my outfit, they told me I couldn't go.
Usually that stuff isn't really considered fun to people, but you know,
I mean,
you
is
might
it fun
enjoy it.
subjective?
Is it fun what?
Is it fun subjective though?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mhm.
It could be pretty
Yep.
fun.
And that's why you'll never know if you never try it out.
I think that's a good attitude to have.
Reaches over. Pets Olive on the head.
Is this a habit of yours?
What do you mean?
You pat and you hug a lot.
I mean, that's just how it is normally, isn't it?
Normally for like normal for people to pet and hug?
Uh-huh. You gotta know that, or they gotta know that you care and whatnot. So what better way than do a little head pat and hug?
As you're talking about
You are
this,
definitely a lot more outgoing than I am.
as you're talking about this, you see that Alice hops off of Olive's lap, walks over to to Everest, raises paw, puts paw on head, looks back up to Shizu. V.
Exactly. That's Alice on the head.
V.
Oh, okay. Reaches out past Shizu ahead.
She like pushes her head into the hand. You're like, you gotta be a bit more like into it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Pat more aggressively.
There you go.
I think I'm
And you do
starting
that
to
with everyone.
understand you a bit more.
Now what about you?
What about me?
I mean, you told me to talk about a lot about myself, but what about you?
Well, what do you want to know?
I guess probably the same things you asked me.
Well, you already know what I like to do in my free time. I don't really hide it.
I'll catching.
Looks at Ned. Yep. Totally.
You know,
Do I?
maybe we can add a bit more flair onto that bug net. Maybe add a bit of like some shiny gems onto it to make sure that bugs can be more attracted to go inside of it.
I think that would more alert them.
It would
I
probably
mean, some bugs really like shiny lights though.
I thought that was. Don't birds like shiny? Birds like Pokemon?
A lot of things like shiny things. Shiny is always nice.
You're talking to someone who likes shiny things.
Talking to somebody who is shining.
Yep.
I will get myself another net, a shinier net.
Should totally get some more nets. You know, get like a new net for every new outfit you have. Something to fit with each one.
That'd be a lot of nets.
Are you saying there's never enough nets?
Maybe.
Come on, you gotta be a bit more sure than that. There are never enough nets out there.
There are never enough nets out there.
See, exactly. Tomorrow, let's go get you some more nets.
Have you tried using a net before?
I mean, yeah. Pulls up phone. This is the net, right?
Not that kind of net. Like the one I have.
I mean, I could try. I haven't really used one before, but I saw a police officer try to use one on somebody before.
What? On on someone?
Mm-hmm. They're all like, "Get back here," and whatnot. I don't know. It's on TV a lot.
Oh, okay, okay. I was wondering. I thought you saw it in actuality, and I got confused and maybe a little concerned.
What do you mean actuality?
You saw it on a show, right?
Stays quiet.
Y- on on a show? On television?
I mean, yeah, on TV, there's like these guys with like a bar underneath. They're scrolling some things. I don't remember what it was saying, but they were like kept back and forth. Like it'd be like the person talking about this thing, and then they go show like footage and whatnot. They show like the thingamajigger.
The the news?
Maybe. I don't really pay attention. I think it was. He said it was channel 11.
What is channel 11? I should I know channel 11?
I mean, considering it's a different region, they're probably different.
Uh-huh.
I won't lie, I've lost the plot on what you guys are talking about. I completely lost the plot at one point.
Good job.
Okay,
that was Shizu's intent.
Olive thought when she was talking about the whole pop and net thingy that it was maybe on like a television show or like a maybe even like a cartoon or something, but it sounds like she's saying it was on the news. Which is kind of shocking. It's just kind of weird. A police officer trying to catch somebody with a net, but that's pretty much what that is.
Okay. As you guys continue with like these kind of like conversations throughout the night, I am gonna probably like cut it a little bit short so we can like move on, if that's okay.
Yeah,
good.
no, go for it.
Yeah. It's because we gotta get a certain. Yeah.
Oh. I was gonna say the moment like Olive like goes to sleep, she notices the lights aren't off.
Gets up, goes down, turns off light, goes back up.
Gets up, turns on lights, goes back in.
Do you not like sleeping in the dark?
What do you mean?
You keep turning the light back on.
I mean, it's better to see in case of anything, right?
Olive, roll me an instinct.
Okay.
If you need to get up to go
13.
use like the little ladies' room in the middle of the night, it's easier to see. It's easier to go around if you can see where you're going.
As the two of you are talking about this, like Shizu's looking at you, you're looking at Shizu. Behind Shizu, Cream Puff is just nodding her head at like your initial question.
Uh, yes, of course. Easier to see when you need to go to the washroom.
Anyways, sleep tight.
Good night. Slip.
Do you wait for her to go to bed before you turn them off?
No, I won't do her dirty like that.
Shizu will remember this.
No, she will eventually possibly find out because Creep Up literally right after doing that, like nodding, left the room and went to go hang out with Joy.
Of course.
She'll be a little rat, but as